My name is Sharma, and I'm the co-founder and director of Tricom Events, a Singapore-based event agency focusing on high-profile business events. Concurrently, I'm also the Vice President of Advocacy and Communications here at SACEOS, and it's in that capacity that I speak to you today. SACEOS is the leading MICE association in Singapore that represents the interest of our members, but also our non-members who are part of the MICE ecosystem, so that collectively we are seen as a voice of industry for MICE here in Singapore. Over the last 2 years, the pandemic has given us a greater voice as we've come together to share our laments as well as to create positive solutions for the industry. Moving forward in the next term, we seek to achieve 3 main objectives. Firstly, to reinforce this voice of industry so that we may also become a voice of impact. It's only with a collective, unified, and amplified voice that we all can come together to represent the very best. Secondly, we hope to bring people together. With the easing of measures, we hope to see more networking events and gatherings so that like-minded individuals can come together, exchange ideas, exchange visions, and facilitate conversation. In a recent membership survey, networking was seen as one of the primary reasons why people join SACEOS, and now this is something that we must deliver on. Thirdly, we hope to reinforce our digital footprint and strengthen the voice of industry. This will be done through a series of measures. A session such as this allows us to share with our members as well as our stakeholders our thoughts and visions of the SACEOS leadership and Expo, and you'll be hearing from many of my colleagues in the next few weeks. Collectively, we hope to strengthen our digital footprint so that we'll be able to communicate clearer and faster with our stakeholders. The MICE industry has undergone a lot in the last 2 years. From not being allowed to gather, we're now at a stage where we're allowed to resume business almost in the way that it used to be. However, things are not fully the same yet, especially with international travel, but the optimism that we face moving forward gives us good grounds to grow and strengthen the MICE industry. If there's one thing that I would say that we have learned rising from the pandemic, is that this industry represents the very best of resilience and nimbleness. And it's this exact resilience and nimbleness that we hope to bring as individual members of the MICE industry to Singapore's collective MICE industry so that we continue to grow and we continue to not just be in return to our former glories, but in fact strengthen our value proposition. In many ways, the pandemic decimated our industry. We lost good companies as well as good individuals who might have moved on from the industry. This leads us to, amongst other things, a real challenge in talent acquisition and talent retention. In all our conversations with our members and non-members alike, this is chief and foremost on their minds. This will not be an easy solution. In fact, there is no quick fix solution. And it's not a challenge that is unique to the MICE industry, it's a challenge unique to many sectors in Singapore. The only way that we can collectively overcome this is to work together. One of the key highlights or takeaways that we had from the pandemic was how different competitors came together to collaborate and have conversations. And I think this exact collaboration and conversations between competitors is the only thing that will help us to rise up from the current challenges that we faced and to collectively put our heads together to come up with the right and best solutions for our industry.